Hey you reimaginers, it's RJ and Chester, and congratulations Scooby Doo on 50 years! Yay! This video is going to be super short because we weren't planning on making it, and then kind of last minute today I'm like, oh, now let's talk about Scooby Doo because, you know, Scooby Doo's been around for so long and it's the 50th anniversary, so let's talk about it a little bit. During the day, it kind of ran around. Wow, I can't talk. We went around and asked some people we knew and also on our social medias about what their favorite Scooby-Doo moments were, and we'll talk about a couple of ours as well. And that'll be our tribute because Scooby-Doo's been around for a long time, and I think almost everyone's seen some kind of version of Scooby-Doo at some point in their lives. So yeah, it's a cultural icon and it's great. It's not always the smartest show, but it's definitely a really fun show to watch. I remember watching the original as a kid, like the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. And even then, I got really fed up with the same animation in episodes. Like whenever they rehashed the same animations, I was like, okay, that you cut corners on that. Child You was a snob. And kind of yes, kind of no. I mean, you know, along the same lines of that, Child Me also thought that Cars was great. So take from that what you will. Alright, so with that, I got listed on here all of the lovely responses that we got in terms of favorite Scooby-Doo memories. This can apply to any Scooby-Doo moments over the past 50 years, any of the TV shows, any of the movies, any of the other stuff they did, which is a lot. But I think most people were talking about TVs and movies they remembered, specifically more the movies. So this first one we got here is from Clay, and he says, I loved picking up on the cliche all by myself where they take off the mask to see who the monster really is, and the villain always says, and I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you meddling kids. Yeah, that's a staple of the old show. That's always a great moment. And they kept up with it in the later shows too. Like even the revamped ones, they always had to add in the, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Alright, this one comes from Alec Pollard, and it says, the one where Shaggy beat up an entire bar full of bikers. That was one of the newer movies, wasn't it? It was like, It wasn't the ones when they were doing What's New Scooby-Doo. It was the ones after that. Was that the Phantasaur thing? It was like one of the weirder movies between the early 2010s, I think was when it came out. We'll find the clips, but yeah, there was like, in one of the movies there was this whole thing where Shaggy was trying to relax, so they like put him in a hypnotic state and made him more confident in the process, and he just goes and beats up a bunch of bikers. Truly a weird moment. Not the weirdest moment in Scooby-Doo, but definitely one to remember. Alright, this next one comes from Cora, and she says, there are too many to choose from, but my least favorite is the episode with the werecats. When were there werecats? I think in Zombie Island. Oh yeah, that was a scary one. That one terrified me as a kid. I thought it was terrible at the time, but actually it was really cool in the way it broke away from the original Scooby-Doo formula and having the monsters actually be real. Because it was zombies originally. What is it? Yeah, so it was zombies. It was kind of after the old franchise ended and they were kind of trying to reboot the whole thing for either the second or the third time. It was probably more like the fourth or fifth time. Yeah, but they go on this island and there's a whole bunch of zombies and there's werecats, and I don't want to give away the ending because it's actually one of the better Scooby-Doo movies. So definitely, if you haven't seen Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island yet, go check it out. I think they actually made a sequel for it in honor of the 50th anniversary, which is really cool. Yeah, again, I didn't like that one as a kid. I liked Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase though, which is arguably one of the worst Scooby-Doo movies out there. Yeah, we're not going to take critic advice from Child You. She clearly didn't know what she was doing. Agreed. And this last one we got is from Dragon Fruity. Shaggy turning into an eldritch god. Did that actually happen? No, the memes. Don't you remember all the Shaggy memes? there were so many. That was last year, wasn't it? I feel like that happened pretty somewhat recently. But there was like a whole cycle where we just had Shaggy memes about him secretly being like this all-powerful god. And wasn't it kind of like that? There was like this whole thing on the internet for a while, which was like, oh, each member of the gang is like secretly some kind of crazy immortal creature, and the only normal one is Fred. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Chester, favorite Scooby Doo memory? Oh, that's a tough one. I think I really liked the series Mystery Incorporated, the one that they had on Cartoon Network for a while. I think it kind of aired around the same years that Gravity Falls first came out, and it definitely had similar vibes in terms of the mystery. They had that Hannibal Lecter-like bird. It definitely dived deeper into what Scooby-Doo could be, focused in more on relationships, and really fleshed out the characters from their normal stereotypes. So that's a great series. Again, another great Scooby-Doo product to go check out if you haven't seen it yet. I agree on that. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is definitely one of the highlight, top-tier Scooby-Doo series out there. For me, I'm always going to have a little bit of a soft spot for Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico, even though it is not one of their best movies. It's like an average Scooby-Doo movie. But it was the first one that I ever saw as a kid when I was starting to kind of get back into Scooby-Doo. And it just kind of went out of control from there. I think I can say I was into Scooby-Doo pretty hardcore for about a year or so. I even dressed up as Velma that year on Halloween. I had like this baggy orange sweater that I wore to school unironically before Halloween because I enjoyed the sweater so much. And you know, I had like the skirt, but not as short as the cartoon because my mom wouldn't let that. It was kind of more like knee length. And then I had like these carnival sunglasses that I like poked the lenses out of, and I wore those as my Velma glasses. And I was Velma for Halloween because my hair was short. It was like as short as my hair was when I first really started making videos on this channel. So imagine that. Imagine me with all of that, but as a child. And then I remember someone at my school threw like a huge Halloween party, and her family was crazy rich because they owned like a dance clothing company. So there's like a large bouncy slide castle thing outside of their house for this Halloween party. And I just remember that every time I went down the bouncy slide, I was like holding onto my skirt because I kept flipping upside down, and I was afraid that people would see my underwear. So those are my biggest Scooby-Doo memories. And the biggest one there was kind of connected to Scooby-Doo, but mostly it just had to do with that Halloween party. But, you know, it all comes back to Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo is a staple of feeling into the spooky mood of fall and October and Halloween and all that good stuff in September. I don't care. It's close enough. They already opened up the haunts in the city. We're just going to call it Halloween season from here on out until the end of October. So you're accepting the candies in the stores, yeah. Yeah, well now it's okay. It wasn't okay in August. It's fine now. Okay then. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Just kind of a brief little rant about Scooby-Doo and how much fun and how many cool things there are of it out there. So if you have nothing to do on this Friday the 13th, take some time to find some good Scooby-Doo content and enjoy yourself. And once again, congratulations Scooby-Doo, 50 years. Next thing you know, it'll be 100 years and we'll all be ancient. Woo! How do we end this? I don't know. Just end it the way you normally end videos. Okay, goodbye! Did your laundry go off? Yeah, I gotta go get that.